My favorite TV shows. Right now, this is 2008, and let's see, it's been roughly 4 years after Angel got canceled. And then prematurely canceled. I guess all of you can agree with me. Joss Whedon got screwed very hard by the WB. And ever since then, there's very few shows that could really fill that void. For me personally, Angel is that really great show that I could watch. As far as Buffy though, I wouldn't really say about Buffy ending. I loved it. I loved that show, but it ended the way it did. It wrapped up everything. It tied up everything nice and neat. Angel was left open-ended because the network gave him 2 episodes left to finish the show, which is completely unfair and shit-tarded. I just created a new word, shit-tarded. So, ever since then, shows have come and gone, and right now I'm giving you roughly 3 shows that I more or less enjoy watching right now. One of them is Supernatural. It's about Dean and Sam Winchester that go cross-country hunting and killing demons. This show, it's very interesting. It's kind of like Cross-Country Exorcist, and it's pretty neat. The special effects are really good. I'm actually surprised. It's on the CW, and it has such good special effects. The plot is really good, and pretty much every season has an overall arc, and you really don't know what's going to happen. Nothing's predictable, and anybody could drop dead at any point in time. Another show I really like is Smallville. Now, I have to admit, I did like earlier seasons, but as of late, Smallville has becoming repetition. Over and over again. How many times does Lex or somebody who doesn't know Clark has superpowers have to get conveniently knocked unconscious for Clark to do his thing, and then he saves the day, blah blah blah, my destiny, blah blah blah, I love Lana, she doesn't love me, this, that, and the other. Lex has some overall evil scheme that's not really clear on. I don't know. I mean, it's been over 7 years, and he's not one step closer to being Superman. He still doesn't know how to fucking fly. I don't get it. I really don't get it, y'all. This other show that I really like, and I argue it's one of the best cop shows I've ever seen next to The Shield, and that's Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I like original Law and Order, but SVU is much more has much more variety. For one thing, it has more detectives, and they deal with a broader range of cases, and the story in each episode is pretty much self-contained, and pretty much literally the case can go anywhere. And it has such a big cast, not every episode is going to be exactly the same. This is something I really enjoy. And it's not one of those cheesy bravado cop shows where like there's a senseless gun battle, and it's for more or less rooted in reality, but in the same time it's dramatic but not overly over the top. Crimea River every 10 minutes dramatic. It's well put together, and it's really good. Another show that I liked watching, but the second season has been kind of that was Heroes. First season was tight. I mean, it's iconic. Second season, I'm not saying it was bad. I mean, second season was interesting and good. It just felt like it took much longer for the plot to move along in the second season than it did in the first one. And, because of the writer's strike, we had to wait probably till the summer or the end of this year for season 3 to get up and running. Hopefully. I know a lot of people ragged on it being an X-Men ripoff, but I don't see it as that. It has potential to be something different. It is something different, and it's really neat how they do everything. Shows that I don't like, Let's see. Well, let's see. Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. I don't hate the Terminator franchise. I think the Terminator franchise is one of the best franchises, sci-fi franchises ever. But the TV series, I don't think can match up to that. I really wish that they hadn't gone in this direction and decided to make this show. Again, this is another Fox series. I hate to say that's doomed to be canceled before it actually has its own pace. I mean, they have to give them time. The first season of anything is not going to be spectacular. I mean, most of the time it is, but sometimes it takes the show a minute to get its momentum going. And Fox overall has a notorious reputation for canceling shows way before they even get the chance to get grounded and go up and running. I mean, True Calling was an awesome show, but they axed it. I really liked that show, not just because Elijah Dushku was in it, even though I really like her. But shows like Wonder Falls, what they have, 2 episodes and it got axed. Oh yeah, Firefly. Anybody? One of the best sci-fi TV series critics and fans called it. Fox axed it, decided to replace it with some fucking reality show. I mean, American Idol, they'll probably give American Idol all the money just because people watch it. That doesn't mean it's good. It's gonna suck. Let's see, another show that I like that I'm guilty of, if you happen to go on my channel and click my rants, is Charmed. I actually like that show. Not the first 3 seasons, like seasons 4 through 8. Season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Those are the ones I liked. Because Shannon Doherty, I don't know what her problem was. Charmed was a really good show. And overall, I hated the WB, Buffy and Angel, and then it was just Angel in Smallville. And then I stopped watching Smallville for a minute, and now I'm watching it again because there's nothing else on Thursday nights. That's about it for me. Now, as far as I know, I mean, as far the state television is today, is, I don't know, it's lack of ideas. They're rehashing everything, and they're overhyping shows to be more than what they are. And certain shows that I really don't like, and I don't see how people like them, like CSI. Like, I'm not into CSI or its spin-offs. I don't think crime scene investigation is that exciting. Big deal, they do it all under a microscope. That's awesome. Bore me to death with that, But that's all I got to say about that. I don't know. Fox is something else, boy. I tell you. If you get a TV show, don't let it be on Fox. Fox will cancel you the fuck out of your show, for real. I want to be a writer one day, and if I write television, I want to be on Fox. But that's all I got to say. I got another action movie review coming up. Hopefully within the next few days. I just gotta find another movie in my library I think should be reviewed. And later on I'll give you my early thoughts on the Jackie Chan Jet Li team up. Well, stay tuned.